Hello everyone. It's been a while since the Geological Museum, one of the locations in the museum album of Saigon Corners, was released. I'm Ha and my friend.
Hello everyone, I'm Kung.
Today, we will continue to introduce this museum collection with a very idyllic place, but full of historical and human values. Southern Vietnam Women's Museum. In fact, we often hear about history museums, cultural and arts museums, but the Women's Museum doesn't seem very familiar. That's why we brought the Southern Vietnam Women's Museum back in the next location of this episode.
Located in District 3, Ho Chi Minh City, the museum has existed for 36 years with the purpose of preserving and educating the patriotic spirit and fine traditions of the Southern women for future generations. There are many themes in the museum display system, such as the traditions of Vietnamese women, women's political struggle, etc. It currently manages 31,000 artifacts with a usable area of up to 5,000 square meters. This shows that the museum contains such rich and long-standing values of Vietnamese people and history.
Inside, a large space with many rooms, along with photos and objects related to the woman from the past to the present. I gradually felt the great historical values contained in each artifact. When walking around the artifacts on display, suddenly the photos of heroines attending the National Heroic Confederations of Heroes in the whole South caught my attention. What struck me was the portrait of a woman who looked like my grandmother, and that made me very curious to know who she was. Listen to the narrator in the museum tell that the person with that kind face is Mrs. Nguyễn Thị Định, Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces for the Liberation of South Vietnam. But it is her life story made me surprised. At the age of 16, she joined revolutionary activities and did good job. Only 2 years later, she was admitted to the Communist Party of Indochina. Do you know how to become a member of Communist Party then? It is necessary to be an elite person, reputable among the masses, and above all, have a great patriotism. And Mrs. Nguyễn Thị Định is one of them.
From then until the end of her life, she devoted all her energy and wisdom to the revolutionary cause of the party and the people. During that time, she also had a family, but she was not as lucky as everyone else. Her husband was caught in a prison when she was pregnant. Not long after she gave birth, her husband died in the prison at Côn Đảo. Not stopping there, her last spiritual support was also taken away. Just a few days ago, she wrote a letter to her son, but now he's also gone. Just like that, the life of the bandit female general is pain after pain. But she silently overcame everything, firmly stood up to continue the revolutionary struggle, making glorious contributions to the cause of national independence.
President Ho Chi Minh said about Mrs. Nguyễn Thị Định, "In the whole world, only our country has such a female general. This seems to be a prophecy." When only a short time later, Mrs. Nguyễn Thị Định was officially conferred the rank of Major General. And in the spring of 1975, among the 5 armies rushing to liberate Saigon, there was a female general, Nguyễn Thị Định, in the role of Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Liberation Army.
She's not only a talented female general on the battlefield, but also a wife and a mother with boundless family love. She is truly an example of a true woman representing our Vietnamese woman. The story of Miss Nguyễn Thị Định really make me admire. Who knows? When you experience the visit directly at the museum, you will also hear through the glorious and fascinating story like that. If yes, please share with us about that story. And don't forget, if you are interested in this collection of Saigon Corners Museum, please like and subscribe down below to listen to more interesting story. That's it for now. Thank you for listening and goodbye.